leaves a weird glow. So anyways, let's get on with the video. Okay, so here's what happened. I was dating this guy, and he lived in a different city than I did, so I had to, sorry, somebody was looking at me. I had to travel to go see him, which he lived like an hour and I think like 30-45 minutes away. So my mom specifically told me she was not going to pick me up if I went. She was like, if you go, I can take you there, but I'm not picking you up, you know, like typical parents. But anyways, so I said, oh, don't worry about it, I have a ride back. You don't have to worry about picking me up because he's going to bring me home. I was like, lie. I lied, okay? Because I didn't even, he told me I needed a ride home. But I wanted to see him. So I was like, what could possibly happen? I mean, she's not really going to leave me at the mall. Anyways, so I'm thinking she's not going to leave me at the mall. So I'm going to go see him. So whatever. She drops me off. Him and his friend come outside. They talk to my parents. And like he looked at my dad's face and was like, yeah, she has a ride home. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know why I made him do that, because that was stupid, but he did it. And I was like, oh my god, my dad's gonna fucking kill me because I don't have a ride home. So, and I was supposed to go home at like 5, something like that. I was supposed to go home at like 5, but of course I did not have a ride home. So I'm hanging out with my boyfriend at the time, and his friend left at 5, and my boyfriend's like, do you want me to stay longer since you obviously don't have a ride home? And I was just like, yeah, okay. So he stayed longer to hang out with me, but around 8, like 8:30 to 9, that's when things started going a little downhill, because the first thing that happened was we fell asleep on the couch in the mall. I don't know how, but we did. We fell asleep, and like some girls, like teenagers, were telling the officer there that we were having sex, like in the mall. We're having sex in the mall? What? So I was like, no, we're not having sex, we just fell asleep. And he was like, I'm just making sure because that's against policy, blah blah. So they had to kick us out the mall. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like pitch dark outside by that time. And so he kicked us out, and I was sitting outside talking to him, and he's like, well, my dad is coming to pick me up soon. And I'm like, so I'm gonna be here alone? And he's like, yeah, I mean, I can ask him to take you home, but I don't think he will. So I was like, alright, well, you can ask him and see what he says. Well, his dad came, and like at the time, his mom had like some kind of like sickness going on to where she couldn't really be out at night, and she can't really drive at night, she can't see at night, stuff like that. So I did not expect them to give me a ride, but it didn't hurt to ask, I guess. So he waited outside for a little bit. His dad was like, I'm on my way. And like his dad came, and this dude kind of like looked at me like, why did you lie to your parents about having a ride home when you know you didn't. And to be honest, I don't know. I was a teenager. I'm stupid. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to see my boyfriend. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. So obviously his dad couldn't give me a ride home. I forgot like what they talked about in the car. Like they were talking for a while, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, "Can you give me a ride home?" Or like, "No," or what? But the dad probably was just like, "I can't give her a ride home," which I understood because I lived an hour and a half away. It's 9 o'clock at night. By the time they would have got home, it would have been like midnight or something like that. Like, no, we're not giving you a ride home. Look. So, I just sat there. I just sat outside, and like my boyfriend was like, "I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you, blah blah." And I'm like, "No, it's my fault. Okay, I'm the idiot. I'm the one who told my parents I had a ride home, and I know I didn't have a ride home. So I'm gonna deal with the consequences." So I sat there for about, I don't know, I think it was like 2 to 3 hours. I was sitting there, my fucking, sorry, my legs were like sore. Like I kept, so like I went from like sitting to standing a couple times because I didn't want to just sit there the whole time, and I didn't want to just stand the whole time. So I was trying to like alternate it, but that didn't work out because my butt was like still numb. By the time someone did come and asked me if I wanted a ride, and it was a security guard that was there, and like it was so embarrassing. Like at first when I was sitting there, like the first hour, I was like just begging my mom. I was like, "Please, please, please come pick me up." She was like, "I told you if you didn't have a ride, I was not gonna pick you up." I was just like, "Oh my god, but please, please." And then my phone died the first hour, so I didn't have a phone for the last 2 hours. And like I was really sitting there, and I was like, "I think this is it. Like I think I'm gonna die here." It felt like that because it's pitch dark. There was like strangers starting to come, homeless people were starting to come, and I was just like, "Yep, I'm probably gonna die here at the mall. Rest in peace." I was really about to grab like a piece of like tissue paper and write a note from Destiny Willis. "Please tell my family that I love them dearly. F you for not giving me a ride home." Like I was serious. I was like thinking about like ahead of time. But anyways, the security guard asked me, "Do I need a ride home?" He asked me where I lived, and like when I told him I lived an hour and a half away, this dude was just like, "Why are you here? Like, why did you come here?" And I was like, "I came here to see my boyfriend." He was like, "He couldn't give you a ride home?" I was like, "No, because I was supposed to have a ride back, and I lied and said I did when I know I didn't." And this dude was just like, "You're an idiot." But he took me home, and by the time I got home, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Of course, like everybody was giving me a life lesson. This is why you don't lie. This is why you don't tell us that you have a ride when you don't. You're never seeing him again. Then they started going on about how I was an irresponsible teenager, but I was like, I was like, what, 16 at the time? I'm not thinking about responsibilities at the age of 16. I was trying to have fun. Duh. moral of the story is don't lie to your parents, guys, because it could backfire on you. You could get stuck somewhere you don't want to be at. It was probably the worst experience of my life because it was literally freezing cold. I like ran into homeless people. I ran into strangers, like stranger danger. But yeah, don't lie to your parents. Don't make up fibs. Make sure you always have a ride home because you know parents only give you one ride to there or from there. So figure out your stuff before you go. And yeah, that was today's story time. Do you guys enjoy today's video? But I love you all, and I thank you all for the continued support. I have gone up 10 subscribers, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, I'm just glad that I'm getting continued support. So thank you for that, and I already tell y'all I love y'all because I love you so very much. If you have any video suggestions or if you want to hear a different topic on story time, comment them down below. I mean, I'm open for suggestions. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, hit the bell so you can get notified whenever I upload, and make sure you check out last week's video, which there'll be like a little bubble around here somewhere. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.